Hi everyone, this is Mary. You're watching another little piece of my art. Take two on this video, coming to you from my living room. My overhead light is a very the bulbs in the holders for the bulbs are like a yellowy color, so everything I notice has a tinge of like yellow to it. But yeah, I keep coughing, so I keep pausing, and then I accidentally hit stop, and I don't know how to stitch videos together. So we'll start over. Okay, so in the month of May, I wanted to color, mermaids and things, and this is the perfect book for it. This book is adorable. So this one is Zen Doodle Coloring Under the Sea by Deborah Muller. There's a couple that I did in here that I like, and then there's a couple that I just don't like. One of them I admit about, but this one I do not like. See, she looks so like yellows, but she's not. This one, the reason why I messed up is because I tried to use Inktense on the background, and I haven't used them enough to get an even coat. I need to watch some videos. I can still save it though. I can use colored pencils over it. But I think from here on out, I'm going to do a colored or a watercolor background because I know I can control watercolor. I can't control the Inktense yet. But look at some of these pictures. It's just adorable. But if you're going to do these, you have to make sure you have a lot of blue and brown things because it is the ocean and you're going to need those colors. I had these marked and then I think they fell out. Oh, Lord. This might be TMI, but look at this one. But I have been giving birth to kidney stones. It has been a lot of no fun at all. I highly do not recommend. But today I was at the doctor, and she gave me some medicines, and she gave me a shot, and the shot is making me feel detached from my own head. So just ignore anything weird and random I say. Now this one I'm like okay about. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. But I used the bronze Sharpie that I got in last month's art supply haul. And I like that. It's just a little different, for a whale. I just didn't enjoy coloring all this seaweed stuff. But it was okay. It's okay. And I used some markers and some gel pens and some pencils just to kind of smooth it out and pencil around his mouth and stuff. So there's that one. Now this one, it's okay. I don't hate it, but I think that I should have chose a different color for the background. These paints I got from Temu. And they were super, super cheap, and they're by DDD Praise, something like that. They also have colored pencils, I noticed, on the app. So I think they had a set of metallic ones. I may order those and try them out and just see. Because I like the watercolors. I did have to use 2 coats to get this color. But I don't know. I think for cheap watercolors, that's pretty nice. Because I used to have the metallic watercolors that Hobby Lobby sold, and I mean it would have taken probably 4 coats to get this kind of a coverage, and I don't even know if it could have ever been achieved. But I used lots of stickles on her. I used some Sharpies for the purple and some for the hair, and then I just went in with some pencils and smoothed it out. I used Sharpie for her skin, and then went over it with some pencil, and then she was like blending in too much, and that's why I put this white outline around her. But I think that maybe that's what I don't like. I'm really not sure. It's okay. I don't hate it. There's lots of other cute pictures in this book to color, so that's exciting. I'm gonna definitely do more of them. This was the first one I did, and I had trouble blending the background in where I wanted to like go up with green, and then I just wasn't liking how it was turning out, and there's just a lot of pencil on here. And so yeah, I have to figure out something for these underwater backgrounds because it's just a lot of space. And you know, I'm going to get tired of just doing blue over and over again. But I like how she came out herself. And like I put a little bit of sparkly stuff, what do you call it, you know, we just talked about it, on the pearls on her seat. I just like this picture. It's just my fault for ruining it, but I used gel pen on the flames and the little fishes, and yeah, so it was okay. And then there's one more, and that's the one that I'm real fond of. It's this one. And I don't know, she looks so yellow on this camera, but she is not. I promise she's not. I must have had something with an undertone of yellow in my pencil because this light is just picking that up. But I did this shell with the Colors of the World markers, the skinny ones that I was so excited to get. And they're very skinny, like the line that they make. So, you know, you would use those kind of as a fine liner. But I mean, I enjoyed having all these different beiges and browns to work with, because especially in this book where there's so many shells. And I think I like this background better with the water because it had stripes. And I just felt strange painting over the stripes. So I just made each layer of the ocean a different, you know, gel pen or whatever marker. And I kind of like the way that came out better. So yeah, that was my experience with my mermaid. So I will definitely work some more in there because I did have a lot of fun doing it. Let's get this one out of the way. So I wanted this book for a long time because I just like anything with the rock icons. But I'm just going to tell you right now, I had a lot of trouble using this book because my hand shakes a little bit. And when you're going to do these like skinny spots, if your hand shakes, it's going to show up. So consider that if you're thinking about getting this book. So I did Madonna, and once I had done her in the pink marker, there was so many spots that I was trying to kind of hide where I didn't stay on the lines because I shake too much. So I decided to go in between with the yellow. And I don't know, maybe it was a bad color choice or whatever. I mean, you can still see her, but I wanted to portray like the bubblegum poppy music that she made in the 80s and that whole thing. And, you know, we had a lot of bright colors. So that's what I chose to do. But yeah, I don't know. And then I'm starting on the second one, and you can just see like where I'm going out of the lines because I can't keep my hands still. So it's difficult for me. Maybe it's because I'm having all these physical problems right now. Maybe I'll just put this book away and take it back out when I feel better, and maybe I'll be better at it. One can always hope, right? And then we have Inspired Coloring Ocean, and again, I thought I marked, but apparently not. So yeah, I was definitely into the ocean theme in May, and I'm gonna still stick with it because really that's my favorite kind of stuff to color. I just love all the pretty colors. I did this big old double page spread. On some of these, I used the Koh-i-Noor Fat Magic Effects pencils, and I think that they are perfect for this book because they have like a more of a light, faint look. I mean, I guess you could press really hard, but yeah, I think they work really well, and the paper seemed to like them a lot. I wasn't fighting the pencil. So like on the starfish and stuff, to get this kind of effect, I lightly went over the starfish. I started with a light layer of marker, but I didn't put it everywhere, just like a brush marker in certain spots. And then when I colored over it, where the marker was, kind of left that, you know, cool look to the starfish. So yeah, I thought this one was enjoyable. It did take me a couple days to finish. I have to turn the book this way for you to see this one shell. I really like this one shell. I did the same thing with a marker underneath and gave it a light little just kind of accent coating in different spots for it to then, when the pencils came over, it really stood out. So then for the background, I just used some chalk, and I have a lot better luck doing that than trying to use something else. Plus this book bleeds, so you can't use like water media in here. So I just used the chalks, and I used a green because I thought the blue might make all the other blue blend in. So yeah, this one was fun. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to doing more in here. It's just more of a required thinking ahead of time, because you know how things come through. You can't even use marker or gel pen, so I have to really plan out the page, and I'm not much of a planner. Okay, now we have calming therapy. I did mark these. So this is calming therapy anti-stress coloring book. I am trying to get through this book. Will I? I don't know. I don't know. I did this double page spread here. And on this side, I wanted it to be fall. So I did the tree in darker gel pens and made the leaves that are coming off, you know, orangey color. And then this one is spring. So I did it with greens and, you know, something like that. So what I want to do is draw a little bunny for this side and the little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern for this side, and glue them in here, because this book is one of those books that you draw in, and you can, like this page here, I'm going to color the spots that have designs, and then I'm gonna probably put some photos in here. So, you know, the book will be like a memory book, more or less, when I'm done. So I don't mind gluing little things in and putting little trinkets in there and whatnot. It's a fun time. I really can't. I have a hard time staying away from this book when I'm working in something else. I keep thinking about it. So there's that. I didn't get that much done as last month because this kidney stone thing came upon me. Like, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and I thought maybe it was a hernia or something, because, you know, Dr. Google. And then, no, it was kidney stones. Yay. Yay me. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, here we go. See, I mark them and then they slide down. That's a problem. I really like the way this one turned out. I posted it to my Instagram. Usually those ones are the ones I like. I'm not crazy about purple because, you know, I don't like purple anyway, but I try to use it so that I don't get stuck in my ways. But I just love the brown against the pink and the purple with the really sparkle pop pin in the back. I just think this one is so pretty. Super, super pretty. And I love the way it catches the light. So that was a lot of fun to do. And then I did this one. This was like right in the midst of literally for the rest of my life, when I look at this picture, I will think of kidney stones, because I was doubled over trying to take my mind off of it and scribbling in this book. So if it looks terrible, you know why. Because Mary was in severe pain trying to color this picture. But yeah, it really did help to take my mind off of it. But it's terrible looking. I did start this one, and I thought I'd have it done by now, but I didn't. But I really like this page as well. This one has been fun to work on with these birds. Let's see. And this was one of the first pictures I did this month. See him better there. I love him. He looks like he's made out of metal. He definitely has like a steampunk vibe, because I used all these bronzes and browns and stuff to color him. So I was really pleased with how he turned out. It's just fun, you know, just all you got to do is just fill in these spots. This one has no pencil on it at all. And I think that's it. Yeah, because these are all done. So that's it in that one. And then I have one more picture to share. I'm busy working on the next page, so let me hide that. I thought I would have it done before this video, but I didn't. I did not. This is Color Me by Lisa Frank. Stay calm and keep coloring. It has to say that at the bottom. Let's have a little chat about this book now. If you like Lisa Frank, and I mean, I really like Lisa Frank, save yourself a lot of heartache and get this book instead of the ones that you see like at the Family Dollar and the Dollar General and stuff, because this paper is chef's kiss. It is so nice. It is so worth it. When you put all your time and effort into these tiny little, you know, designs, that you have paper that's gonna hold up and not wear a hole in it, because I have bought some of the other Lisa Frank books before and I ended up giving them away because I just I could not with the paper and the way that the ink transferred on the next page, and I had to like erase it and all that. So yeah, just get this one. I got it at Walmart. Remember, I couldn't remember where I got it. I remembered it's Walmart. So it was worth it. It was this is by Bendon. Here is the thingamabobber. I think it was $6.98 or something, $6.97 or however Walmart prices it. It was not expensive and so worth it. And so here is the page I did, and I love this. I love this. I mean, just look at all of the detail in this page. Wait till you see the next one. Oh my gosh, it's even crazily more detailed. But there's all of the sky and the leaves and the cute tigers. Why did I choose pink? I have no idea. It just seemed to be the thing to do, and I love the way it turned out. I did use pencil on here too, as well as some gel pen and marker and washi tape, of course, because the pictures, well, let me show you. You know, they just sort of end and there's this white border. And I'm like, I think I want something else. So I tried to find a nice happy washi for this one. That's what I came up with, but so much fun. I've been working in this book for the last 3 or 4 days, and I have not stopped because I've been enjoying it so much. It's so meditative to get in these teeny tiny spots. Well, not really this one, but the next page that I was saying I was working on. So many teeny tiny details. And I find myself lost in that and kind of forgetting about my physical discomfort. So that is it. That is all I have for this month. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of things purchased, so I just want to show you what I got the other day. Well, I mean, I might have some things purchased. If so, you'll see this again. But I got these at Pop Shelf. So this is by Paper Factory, and they're watercolor brush markers, and there's 24 in here, and it has this case that you unsnap there, and you open up like this. And yeah, I've been using the heck out of these. I haven't tried adding water yet to make them watercolor, but I know that they will, because I was actually kind of sweaty and I smeared one on another thing, and it did spread like watercolor. I mean, you know, it did bleed spread. So if you have a Pop Smart and you want 24 brush markers for $5, go in there and check it out. So cute, right? I mean, there's a lot of fun shades in here for me to use in this Lisa Frank book, because that's what it's all about. Okay, guys, I've kept you long enough, so thank you so much for putting up with me and listening to me ramble. And I will see you back here for the next video that I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we'll have a good time. All right, guys, thanks for watching and take care. Bye.